Good blessed Friday night, April the 7th, 2023. It's about 8:07 p.m. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest or the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter whether you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter to you, my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. Doesn't matter whether you like me or anything that I say or do. That's your prerogative. You have the first, 14th, 5th, and so on constitutional rights to say and speak as you please, long as it's in a orderly and a non-violent manner. Tonight, what I want to talk about is one of the biggest problems in Charleston, Missouri in the black community. We know one thing about it is racism, and this not to all police and not all sheriff, but, the protection on this side of the black side of town, west side of Charleston, Missouri, is not like it is on the white side of town. It's just a fact about that. The biggest problem on the west side of Charleston, Missouri is, and if the shoe fit, wear it, is some of these black parents or guardians of some of these disrespectful black children. And this is not to all, because you have some. I had some today thought I was going to put them on YouTube when they went past me, staring me down when I was washing my truck. They made a loud gesture, and I just said, am I supposed to be scared? And one of them told me to shut up. And I told them, you come over here and make me shut up. And see, what it is, most of them don't even live on this side of town. They live on the other side of town. And then when they parents see them, that's what they want to be on YouTube. But see, they ain't going to be on my YouTube. And like I tell them, the only way that I take anybody's life, if they immediate threat to me and my two daughters, or they come on my property, you see what I'm saying, in a threatening manner, because too many times, some of these so-called individuals, when you're getting ready to whoop they behind, or when they get locked up, their parents want to say they children's. You see, when they did what they did on the 3rd, I believe, of April, shooting them fireworks and threatening to go to my daughter's job to kidnap them, one of the females that I had a lot of respect for, she came out here while the police was out here and said, "What happened, Raymond?" At the time, I didn't know she already knew what happened, because somebody had already informed her, because her child was a part of what was happening. You see, then she left, and somebody seen her pick her child up to take him back over to Sykes as if he wasn't over here. But you see, my daughters and other people seen him with the individual that threatened to go to Boomland and kill my daughter. You see what I'm saying? If you with him, you follow what I'm saying? You know what he did, and then your mother pick you up and take you over to Sykes as if you wasn't there. But you know one thing about it, God knows. And I had somebody to contact the female to tell her I wanted to talk to her, to tell her where her son was at or who he was with. But she never called back. So that means you trying to cover up what your son did. But I'm going to leave it at this here. Hey, now how you doing, brother? All right. I'm going to leave it at this here. If any of y'all trying to scare me to move, you trying to scare the wrong person. Any one of y'all think that I'm going to let one of y'all children tell me to shut up, or y'all just say that they just children? They not just children. They some disrespectful coward children. You see, that show you how much coward they is when the individual threatened to kill my daughter. When the police called him, he ain't no mafia gang no more. He a snitch, because he snitched on the rest of them. And see, I won't do it, but you got to look in these other cities people is killing these teenagers for doing exactly what they doing over here. You follow what I'm saying? When your parents try to hide what you doing, it make it bad for the black community. But one thing about me, I don't claim to be tough. But I be damned if I let one of y'all childrens, y'all, or anybody else, I don't care if it's the judge. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let y'all tell me to shut my mouth. That's what they did to two black men that was representatives in Tennessee. Did y'all see that? Stuff like that happening now because these ignorant, disrespectful Negro kids and their parents not doing nothing to them. You see what I'm saying? But the parents don't have to do nothing to them. All y'all got to do, all you disrespectful individuals that been disrespecting me, take a look at all the people that's been disrespecting me and my children. You see what I'm saying? Take a look at inventory of them and their family. Cemetery, penitentiary, getting shot up, getting beat up. You see what I'm saying? And most of you kids out here, probably all of y'all that's being disrespectful, you too ignorant, you too uneducated to fill out an application online to get a job like my two daughters is. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to leave it at this here. I'm an activist. You see what I'm saying? I try to keep peace and harmony in my neighborhood, the neighborhood I live in. If you don't like what I'm doing, then go do it by your house. But see, some of y'all parents, the way your kids is disrespecting me, somebody gonna do the same thing to y'all, or somebody gonna run up in your house. Not me, but somebody gonna run up in your house and say, they getting tired of y'all. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it at this here. Black folks that got sense, that ain't ignorant, check your kids. You see what I'm saying? If you don't, then you're going to check them into the cemetery or the jails. That's where they be going. Y'all don't see it. I ain't saying I'm going to put them in there, but if they come on my property threatening me, I ain't going to try to wound them. I'm going to leave you with this here. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Everybody ain't going to take what I'm taking. Some people don't like what you're doing now in different states and different cities. You see what I'm saying? I can't stop everybody. I'm going to leave it at that. Peace be still.